Welcome back to the Deep Dig A Sports Pod. I'm your host, D, and today we are hopping into a quarterback trade. The Pittsburgh Steelers have traded away quarterback Kenny Pickett. Before we dig into that, be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe to the pod. Really appreciate it. And drop some comments below. Let me know your thoughts. And so, as I said, the Pittsburgh Steelers are trading away quarterback Kenny Pickett to the Philadelphia Eagles. And with this move, they are doing a pick swap. So the Pittsburgh Steelers are getting a higher pick. The Eagles are getting in return, I believe, two seventh-round picks and a lower pick. But I'll have to double check on that. But I'm actually not really too shocked about this move. I think me and Drew had talked about this previously. The Russell Wilson move really just kind of solidified the end of the Kenny Pickett era as a Pittsburgh Steeler. I think we could even look back to last year when Kenny Pickett did get healthy. They decided to keep rolling forward with Mason Rudolph rather than to put Kenny Pickett in during the playoff push. I think that kind of spelled the end for it, but this was the straw that broke the back for the camel's back for Kenny Pickett. Them signing Russ, them telling Russ this is not going to be a QB competition. This is going to be, you're going to be the starter. We're going to give you the keys. And I think with this move, it really puts a lot of pressure on Russell Wilson. Whereas before, I mean, again, a 1-year prove-it deal, you're making a pretty low amount because the Denver Broncos are really footing the bill there. Now it's like, okay, well, Russ, we've brought you in. We're showing good faith. We're getting rid of a guy who we thought really highly of, a guy from Pittsburgh or who had went to Pittsburgh in college. We used a first-round pick on him. We're going to go ahead and ship this guy off. We're going to make you the guy. Can you do it? And now there's a lot of pressure that falls onto Russell Wilson. I mean, there was pressure before. I think, again, this is a make or break year for Russell Wilson. This is going to decide if he actually is a starting quarterback in the NFL for years to come or if he's going to fall off a cliff. I think we're going to really see kind of what Russell Wilson's made out of. On the other hand, the Philadelphia Eagles make this trade thinking, hey, we have a guy that we really believe in. That's solidified. We've paid him in Jalen Hurts, but we know with realistically the style of play that Jalen has and his track record, look at last year, he was playing banged up. They know that he has the ability to get banged up. Hey, can we find someone that's going to plug and play for 1 or 2 games and get us a win? We didn't feel comfortable last year rolling out Mariota. So let's upgrade our backup position. Let's feel good about it. And again, if we need to give Jalen Hurts a rest, we feel comfortable doing that in Kenny Pickett. I think Kenny Pickett can win 1 or 2 games. I don't like him as an NFL starter, but I think him coming in relief duty or in emergency quarterback situations, I think that is fine. And I think, again, the league is looking around and paying premiums for backup quarterbacks just based off of the number of quarterbacks that had to start games last year throughout the NFL. So we're seeing, again, guys like Jameis Winston, Joe Flacco, all these pieces that are going to different places. Desmond Ridder just got traded to the Arizona Cardinals. So people are really shoring up that backup spot and making sure that is prioritized this season because they know, hey, I mean, we're talking about more games this year. We're talking about more quarterbacks being at risk. The offenses are just asking more from these guys, and we need to solidify that backup spot. I think it's a good move for both. I think, again, you had to move away from Kenny Pickett. I think that now you're putting a lot on Russell Wilson. But I'm also seeing this is opening the door. I hate to really harp on it, but Bears fans now are like, oh, yes, Justin, opens up the perfect opportunity for Justin Fields to go to the Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't know if they end up making a move for Justin Fields. Again, what compensation would you want? I think that realistically, if I'm the Steelers, I would just, if we're not good with Russ, we're just not going to be good and we're going to tank out. We're going to draft a quarterback really high. We're going to have our own guy and we'll figure it out from there. I don't know about bringing in Justin Fields, but I mean, if they did, what do you think the compensation would be? I think it would be something more catered towards, again, the Mac Jones at the high end. Uh, I mean, we just seen Kenny Pickett went for basically nothing. So I just don't know about that, but we shall see. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know how you feel about the Pittsburgh Steelers moving off of Kenny Pickett, the Eagles taking him on, and all that good stuff. And be sure to hit that like button and please subscribe. All right, later.